A seismic shift is about to hit the world of MotoGP, especially in the Repsol Honda Team. With his latest statement, the legendary racer Marc Marquez has just sent shockwaves through the racing world. Having 8 world championships, countless victories, and a reputation for being one of the greatest of all time under his belt, Marquez isn't afraid to shake things up and make bold moves. Could the legendary racer be leaving Honda, the team he's called home for over a decade? The stakes have never been higher, the drama more intense, and the future of the sport more uncertain. But recent rumours have surfaced suggesting that he might be open to leaving the team if he's not in title contention. So let's dive into this exciting story and find out what's really going on. Welcome to MotoGP Thunder. Get ready for a wild ride as we uncover what Marquez has in store. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and smash the notification bell to get notified when we post exciting stories like this. Let's go! The 29-year-old 8-time MotoGP world champion, born on the 17th of February 1993, and popularly known as the Anta Severa, has been a Repsol Honda rider his whole career in the Premier class, making his debut with the factory in 2013 and winning the championship on his first try. Even though he was the youngest rider ever to be crowned King of the Premier class during the 2014 season, he totaled 13 victories, which is the most Premier class wins in a single season, and has 8 titles to his name, 1 in the 125cc class, 1 in the Moto2 class, and 6 in MotoGP. Honda has gone 2 seasons without a win in the last 3 years, even with the fact they have a rider with such stellar records and achievements. Marquez signed a 4-year contract with Honda at the beginning of 2020 that will last until the end of 2024. However, he has had a lot of injury problems over the past 3 seasons, including a terrible right arm fracture at Jerez in 2020 that he has had 4 operations on since then. Due to the unusual length of his contract, Marquez will not be able to play during the 2022 season or for the usual 2 years. He was trying to pass Fabio Quartararo for the lead when he crashed out of the championship's first race in Jerez. His fall broke the humerus bone in his right arm, so he couldn't keep going in the race. Honda's performance has also gone downhill because of his injuries. In 2022, the Japanese company won nothing for the second time in 3 years. Alex Marquez, his younger brother, has already left Honda for Gresini Ducati and will be a member of the 2023 MotoGP rider lineup. Following his brother's departure, Marc Marquez has also come out to say he may potentially leave Honda, although he's yet to announce where he's headed next. This is of major development in the MotoGP world, and it raises some important questions about what could happen if Marquez does in fact leave Honda. So, why is this happening, you ask? Marquez is demotivated by his bike's limitations and injury, and has said that he's open to switching teams if Honda doesn't have what it takes to give him a bike that would help him win championships. He's also told Honda this, but as of right now, his mind and goal are only on getting back to the top and winning championships more than anything, and he would remain with Honda if given the necessary tools he needs to achieve this. Because having a fast bike is one of the most important factors in winning a race, if Honda does not step up and provide him with one, he will have to do what is best for him in the future. Another reason that Marquez is considering leaving Honda is that there have been a lot of changes within the team in recent years. Honda has been making a lot of changes to its racing program, and Marquez may not feel that the team is providing him with the support and resources that he needs to compete at the highest level. Despite the changes happening within the team, he has a great deal of respect and affection for the team, who lavished him with special love and care during his recovery in 2020. He stressed his appreciation for Honda, saying, "I feel a lot of respect for Honda because of the way that during these 2 years I was injured, the way that we spoke and the way that they took care of me was special. I know that was not normal, but it was special, and I will always have full respect for Honda." Marc has missed multiple races due to injury worries, and if he ends up leaving Honda, it will definitely be a significant setback for both the team and him, as Marquez still remains Honda's top-ranked rider. For Marquez, leaving Honda would mean that he would have to start from scratch with a new team, and he would have to adapt to a new bike and a new team dynamic. This could be a challenge for Marquez, but it could also allow him to reinvent himself and prove that he's still one of the best riders in the world, no doubt. In our personal opinion, we think Marc would do very well on a Ducati, since his skill set and the bike's great features are a perfect match for the demanding world of MotoGP racing, and would complement each other greatly. In the end, no 2 bikes are the same, so when making a switch, it's important to put in the time and effort to gain a feel for the new bike. For Honda, losing Marquez would be a major blow. The team has been relying on Marquez to bring in championships and to be the face of their brand, and losing him would mean they'd have to find a new rider to fill that role. Honda would also have to find a new way to compete at the highest level, and they would have to work hard to rebuild their reputation in the MotoGP world. Because he was dissatisfied with the new RC213V, the 8-time world champion has asked the Golden Wing maker to build him a bike that can be consistent on all tracks, like the Ducati. Honda is behind the times on improving and needs to play the catch-up. But what issues are we discussing? With the introduction of a new rear Michelin standard tyre with increased traction, the RC213V has lost confidence in the front. It's still very stable when braking, but the riders lose time on entry and are unable to take advantage of turn speed, and as a result, the acceleration on exit is weak. Marquez makes the most of the bike on some circuits, such as Phillip Island, where there aren't as many braking stops and sharp changes of direction, but his grip on the bike is no longer effective. The issue is that Honda has been slow to respond to Ducati's rapid technological advancements in MotoGP, particularly the aerodynamics. Even Aprilia reacted faster, and Honda's reasoning is that its engineers are dedicated to delivering technologies to the track that can then influence serial production. They might even believe it when they say it, but it's unclear how carbon brakes and a seamless gearbox would affect series production. Not to mention that MotoGP is a prototype competition. So what could happen if Marquez does leave Honda? There are a few potential outcomes to consider. First, Marquez could join a different team and keep racing at the top level. He is one of the most talented riders in the world, and there are sure to be teams that would be eager to sign him. Another possibility is that Marquez could take a break from racing and focus on his recovery. This could give him the time and space he needs to get back to full strength, and it could also allow him to reflect on his career and decide what he wants to do next. Finally, it's also possible that Marquez could retire from racing altogether. This would be a major loss for the MotoGP world, and it would mean that one of the greatest riders of all time would be leaving the sport. But whatever happens, one thing is certain: the MotoGP world will be watching closely to see what happens next. So there you have it, folks. This is a shocking development in the world of MotoGP, and we can't wait to see what happens next. Could we see Marquez leave Honda for the first time in his career? Only time will tell. Do you think he would leave Honda? And if he did, which team do you think he'd join? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. We hope you had fun watching this video as much as we did making it. You can show your support by subscribing to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button, giving this video a thumbs up, and turning on the notification button to be notified when we upload new videos, so you can always enjoy more exciting content from the world of motorsports. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.